Well, hello, Virgo. Hello, part two. I'm going to wait for you guys to come in the room. I'm going to wait for you to come in here. I'm on my phone, so I cannot see you the way that I normally see you. But we're going to go ahead and wait for you to come on in the room. Everybody. I believe that is Bree. Hey, Bree. How are you? Hey, everyone. So, Virgo, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. Did you guys see your part one? Wasn't your part one amazing? Oh my God, I had such a blast even putting out that video. I thought it was so nice. I really did. I thought it was amazing. So we're going to go ahead and get into your love reading. And of course, I'm going to make sure I have some, I want to try to use some oracles in the beginning of this just to see what your theme is. But let's see what Virgo is experiencing, what Virgos have been experiencing, what Virgos will be experiencing. Let's get to it. This is for Virgo. Here we go. All right. At the bottom of the deck, you have cut through, emotional and mental clarity, secrets coming to light, and a breakthrough. You know, to be completely honest, a breakthrough could be a good thing. Clarity is also amazing, right? Something coming to light is good. But what is it? That's what we're going to see. Okay. Now, of course, not all of you are going to be experiencing the same thing, but we're going to see what this is all about. Whoa. Virgo. Soulmate. A soul connection. Someone who is a friend and a romantic partner. Someone who is going to be compatible to you, Virgo. Well, you look at that. Look at that, Virgo. You also have healing. I feel like this is going to be, I think I talked about this in the first reading when I said I believe it's going to be a healing connection. And I really do see that. I see that you are reevaluating your own needs. You are putting yourself first. Not saying that when you get into a connection, you're only thinking about yourself and that you're being selfish. No. You are moving forward because you realize that the connection you were in was hurting you. And this is a form of self-love. So part of this cut through, what we see here, cut through is cutting something off, cutting something away. I don't know. I feel like you were unraveling. I feel like you've been unraveling, Virgo. Have you been feeling that way? Have you been feeling like you've been falling apart? Now, for a lot of you, you don't know that this new love is coming in. Okay. Let's see what's happening here for you. I do see that a lot of you are going to have to change location of where you live. That most likely is coming from those who are married. Now, I'm not reading for only married people, but that I did see. That I do feel is going to be happening. Relocations or a location change. Okay? Now, let's go ahead. Let's get into the reading. Let's see what this is all about. This is going to be for Virgo. Yeah, not putting up with that bull. Five of Swords was the only card that turned over. This is for Virgo. Let's see what's coming out here for Virgo. There we go. Uh-oh. Page of Cups. You were dealing with somebody so insecure, so small, so little. I'm sorry, Spirit, Universal God. I really don't mean to talk about them, but they really were. They really were. I don't like the energy of insecurity. I don't like the energy of, like, you know, what is it called? Like restlessness. Oh, I don't like that. And this is what you were dealing with. You know, and they kept on coming up with excuses about how you're supposed to, like, you know, what they wanted to do and how they really loved you and how much they really care. But, you know, it was all talk, no action. This is what it really was about. I feel like this person was fantasizing who they were to themselves. They believed to be something that they were not, and they were really trying to get you to believe it. Now, I am going to tell you here with the Page of Cups, this could be two different things because we saw two different things here. We know that you're going to be talking to someone new. So part of the Page of Cups is something new, someone you don't know, someone that you are naive about. Not naive, because they're bogus, but it's just you don't know this person. And it's fresh. Part of the Page of Cups is that freshness, right? And I see you so anxious. You like this person, Virgo. Okay, I get it. You like them. There's a lot of little small talk, little small conversations, a lot of texts here and there. And, it's like a good morning text. It's like a, good night text. I see that. I see a lot of little small conversation, even when you're not, together. And let me put some lotion on my hands. Y'all want to talk about me? All right. Been washing dishes, taking showers, and everything else. Don't be in my comment section talking about my crusty hands. So I see communication. Okay. Now, I'm not going to say that you're not going to have communication from someone you don't know, but that's not saying that's someone you know. But I do see small talk. Let's keep going. This is going to be for Virgo. Someone is going to give you something and attempt to apologize. You're going to be receiving something. I'm talking about outside of the conversation. I'm not talking about the phone call. I'm not talking about the text. I'm talking about you are going to be receiving something. Now, it could be even for Valentine's Day, because I just thought about it. I was like, when is the next holiday? And it's the romantic one. It's Valentine's Day. So you may receive something from someone that you know and someone new, but you will be receiving something here with the Six of Pentacles. How about that? I like the fact that Spirit is keeping this so key a little bit. Like they're not really telling you what this is really about or who this is. I love it because it can go either way. To be completely honest with you, it really could. But you will be receiving something from someone, I can tell you that. But I do feel like there is an apology in some kind of way or some type of gift that you're going to be receiving in an attempt to apologize or someone saying that they're sorry. Maybe it's a departure gift. Maybe it's a way of, I know we're not going to be together, but I just wanted to let you know, that type of thing. Let's see. This is for Virgo. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Virgo, you blocked somebody. You completely cut somebody off here, and they are in knots about it. They are in knots. Oh, somebody is like, that's them seeing something clearly because you done cut somebody away. So somebody is in knots. They're like, oh, wait a minute. Wait. I know Virgo didn't block me. I know Virgo didn't block me. And see, Virgo, you done blocked them on everything. On everything. And I like the fact that you're standing your ground, but don't cap. Don't get in my comment section capping, pretending that you got the big kahunas. Because even though you block them, you are just as you're spazzing out too. See, you really are trying to stand your ground. You really are. You're trying to play tough, but it's hurting you. It's okay to be human. It's okay. It's okay to have the little emotions. Because, see, you don't want to, though, because you feel like a sucker. You want to be like, I don't feel nothing for that person. I don't feel nothing for them, but that's not reality. The Nine of Swords talks about you hate the fact that you had to separate. You hate the fact that you have to. Even if you haven't already, you hate the fact that you have to. Imagine this if you were married to somebody and you know for a fact that your marriage is on a brink of being over. That someone is not even open up to any type of agreement to make something work because you and this person are nowhere near alike. You can't agree on anything. You've tried so many times. You've had marriage counseling. You had all of that, and it's just done. So you see why the Nine of Swords would be there. It's not like here it is, your marriage is over with, and now you're celebrating. Some of you possibly could be because you just was that miserable. But a lot of you really wanted something to work. So I do see that there has been a complete cutoff with you and someone. And it's not an easy thing. Okay, and I also see it's not easy for them. This is for Virgo. You got the Page of Pentacles. You're definitely moving on. And a lot of you do have children by this person. You're definitely moving on. You're realizing that you and them are living in two different worlds. You're worlds apart. For a lot of you, this is who you just left, or the person that you were only dating them for like 2 months. Okay. Some of you guys were only dating this person for 2 weeks. You realize and you're like, we are not on the same page. Okay. You may thought that they were attractive, you may like them or whatever, but you know, that can relate to you too, right? Like it just you were in two different worlds. That doesn't hurt as much. You may be a little bit disappointed because you were excited about something happening with someone, but it's not going to hurt you as much because you didn't really invest too much in them. You didn't invest anything. But for the people who've been in a long term, where they got kids, they have a family. Now you got to get lawyers. So you see the reason why the first card even talked about reevaluating. Because now you have to do everything all by yourself. And now instead of you taking care of you, your child, your spouse, now it's you and possibly your children. That is a lot to cut through. But it's plainly obvious here, you and this person, you guys were not on the same page, no whatsoever. I see that for the soulmate energy, which I could tell is going to be coming out pretty soon. This has a potential to be a marriage thing. I think we saw that in your first read where at the bottom of the deck it was marriage. That has been a constant thing for Virgo, constantly, right? So I do feel like this is the conclusion of something. And we're about to find out what's really going on with your soulmate. Let's see if that'll come out. It may still give us the story about this, but I feel like the soulmate time is about to come out. Eight of Swords. Are some of you dealing with somebody in jail? And you're waiting for them to come out. It's like some of you are waiting. Some of you are dealing with someone who's locked up. Maybe you're waiting to receive some type of communication from that because the Page of Cups talks about communication. So you're trying to see when they're going to get out, or, you know, maybe they just had some type of court date. You're trying to see when it's possible you're going to see this person. But I do see that there's a wall, a barrier for some of you, and it had the justice system at the bottom of the deck. So I do see that. Okay, some of you may actually call the cops on someone here who's been reckless. I don't know why you would call the cops on this person. I don't know. I feel like somebody may suffer from anger issues. that it's like it was a big blow up. You didn't mean for it to get that bad, but it got bad. Please be careful about that. Because Virgo, we know when you get peeved off, you are not thinking logically. And I feel like this person can do exactly what you do. So I am seeing where there could be someone can get locked up because of an argument. Okay. So keep your cool. I like this card. I don't know why. It's something, this is you, but I also feel like this is, anytime I see like this kind of feels like an emperor energy. I feel like there is definitely going to be a friendship. Because if it's like someone who's going to be around you, but you can't necessarily call them your boo yet. This is something that you have to build towards, because Virgo is all about organization. It's all about perfecting something. And so the person who's going to come in your life is going to be, the way that it happens is going to be just right. Okay? So I feel like some of you have already met your person. Some of you have already talked to them, and you don't even know that this is your spouse. You don't even know that this is going to be, you know, it's kind of like this person is going to be very substantial in your future. You know, they're around, but you don't know how much of an impact they're going to have on you in the future, because right now you're only friends. That's what it looks like to me. And you still dealing with this nonsense. And it's so funny because I feel like this person see it, right? You may be talking to them at work about it, you know, and they're trying to give you really good advice, right? And you're like, oh my God, like I love him, I love her. And they just sitting back watching you, right? They're not pushing anything, but I feel like they'll be a very good confidant. And I don't think that they're judging you for it, because you were already in a relationship before you met them. They see the way that you love, but I also see that they have a big crush on you. And that's part of the soulmate energy, right? It's like they're not going to judge you. They're not going to judge. I also feel like this person has their own thing, though. I feel like this person is at this place where they have their own thing that they have to sort out too. So it's like, yeah, they're also not judging you because they have their own thing that they're sorting out. I don't think that they are quite ready for anything serious, because it looks like they have work, very important work to do. I feel like they travel a lot. I feel like they have heavy responsibilities. So, you know, work schedules is definitely going to be something that I'm saying that can get in the way of you and this person's relationship. So I really do feel like they know you, you see them, but they are not at the place to really say, hey, Virgo, I want to be with you. Hey, Virgo, let's make this happen. But baby, you guys are going to be, you're going to know each other. This is where the stars are going to align for you and this person to, you know, be around each other. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get 2 more cards. This is going to be for Virgo. Let's see what comes out. So you see how this is your breakthrough? Because see, you got to get rid of this. And some of you, you ain't even been through this yet. You're like, oh, you think that I'm talking about Bobby from, like, you know, from 2 months ago. Okay, I could be talking about somebody that you haven't even met, that you're going to really like, because you already know that we've seen plenty of options for Virgo. So for some of you, I'm not saying that you haven't gone through this, but I feel like for some of you, you will experience this in the future. So this will be the breakthrough, cutting someone off, finally alleviating yourself of someone, just in general, who it feels like maybe it was hard for you to let go of. Let's go ahead. Let's get the last 2 cards here. This is going to be for Virgo. Oh my goodness. There's your piece right there, 2 of Cups. I knew they were going to come out, because I was talking about them. I knew they were going to come out. This is your piece right here. So in love, very compatible. Both of you, have the same kind of emotional maturity. That's the thing right there. It's not one person who's, who's still, remember we talked about that immaturity in the beginning of the reading? Oh, this is the complete opposite. This is not someone who's insecure and pretending to be something that they're not. No, this person really is that. Okay. They really are Debo. This is the person who really is about that life. It really is that. It's the equivalent of that Six of Pentacles that came out about the reciprocity, the giving and the taking. You give, you receive. You give, you receive. They love to give, right? That's what I'm saying. And like I said, I feel like this is going to be your piece. Okay. Last card here for Virgo. Ooh. Maybe not. Maybe not. Well, you got the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so I do see that this is going to be a long term. These two cards came out in reverse. I don't even do reversals, but I took notice of that. These two cards came out in reverse. You have the Five of Wands saying no drama. What was that song? Is that Mary J. Blige, No Drama song? No drama with the Five of Wands in reverse. And not feeling empty with the Eight of Cups. So remember, the Eight of Cups talks about a sense of unfulfillment. No, you're going to be very fulfilled in this connection. We knew it was true because the Ten of Cups was in the upright. Ten of Cups also talks about long term. But we knew that. We knew that. A love that is healing. A love that gives you peace. Ah, this is amazing. Virgo, thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. If you are interested in a personal reading, all of that is down below. Virgo, I will see you guys back here again soon. I appreciate you. I love you. Have a good night. Bye.